It's been nearly 16 years since three young boys from Michigan disappeared. John Skelton is accused of murdering his three sons, Andrew, Alexander, and Tanner Skelton, who vanished from their Morenci, Michigan home during a Thanksgiving weekend custody visit in 2010. Skelton claimed he gave them to some underground group, but investigators never found any evidence to back up that claim. Skelton served 15 years in prison for unlawful imprisonment for his son's disappearances. Then prosecutors charged him before his scheduled release last November.
And the mother of the three missing Morenci boys who disappeared, as we said, nearly 20 years ago, taking the stand today in their father's murder trial. Tanya Zuver, she testified about her marriage to John Skelton, their breakup, and the final days before Andrew, Alexander, and Tanner vanished. 11 investigates. Melissa Andrews following the trial for us this week. Mel, what did the judge hear today?
Tanya Zuvers walked the judge through her relationship with John Skelton and how their marriage began to crumble prior to Thanksgiving of 2010. She testified that their marriage reached a breaking point in September of that year when John Skelton signed his three sons out of school and tried to take two of them to Florida later without her permission. Zuvers filed for divorce on September 13th to keep John Skelton from taking the boys out of state. By November, she said the boys aged 5, 7, and 9 were still living with her, with Skelton getting regular visitation. He had them for Thanksgiving and was supposed to return them on Friday afternoon. But Zuvers testified Skelton eventually told her he was at Fulton County Health Center due to a suicide attempt and the boys were with a woman named Joanne, but he didn't have her phone number. Zuvers said she became alarmed after learning Skelton had tried to hang himself that morning, and she still didn't know where her children were. An Amber Alert was issued that night. When Zuvers later went inside the family home, she described destruction, including smashed belongings, cut appliance cords, gashes in a mattress, and a Bible open to circled passages with her name written down, as well as an alleged letter that John wrote to her.
But I was too late. I'm sorry for that. Since you couldn't say you loved me anymore, I guess my actions today will guarantee you won't have to see me again or in heaven. I pray God will forgive me, but I know it won't happen. I would ask your forgiveness, but maybe I can't have that either.
Zuvers testified the last time she saw Andrew, Alexander, and Tanner was the Wednesday before Thanksgiving 2010. Under cross-examination, she also said she never saw Skelton abuse the boys, he never told her he wanted to hurt them, and he never confessed to killing them. Tanya Zuvers' pastor took to the stand and got emotional about how she first met the boys.
They came up and introduced themselves to me and asked if there was anything they could do to help me move in. And I said, well, everything that I had with me at that point, because my husband was bringing some other things, I didn't, but maybe, another day. And Alex asked if I was going to have Vacation Bible School. Vacation Bible School. They really liked Vacation Bible School. And I said, well, I think I can do that. And they said, tomorrow?
She then corroborated Zuvers' testimony and said that John Skelton gave many stories about where the boys were. Their bodies were never found. For 11 Investigates, I'm Melissa Andrews.
WTOL 11 will continue to bring you coverage from inside the courtroom all this week. If you missed any of today's testimony, you can watch it now over on WTOL 11 News Plus and our WTOL 11 YouTube page.